What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm showing you part 2 of how to add shade to your pergola by adding a tarp. In the first video I showed you how to make a DIY pergola for less than $240. So if you want to add shade, this is the video to watch. Alright, so now the star of the show, guys. So here's the box here. It comes packaged and it's by the brand A.K.A. So I'm really excited to get started. What I really love about this material is that from what I've seen online, it's like an umbrella material. That's kind of the best way to describe it. I just love how sleek and modern it looks. It comes with the little hooks at the end, so that way you can like anchor it down, but I'll show you guys in a second. Let's go ahead and get it out there. So next you're going to need 1 pack of these. These are the light duty silver anchor points. It's a 4-pack. I already took 1 out, and then I bought 4 of these. The other package is inside, but it's just a double bolt snap, so you're going to need 4 packs of those, and I'll show you guys what to do with it. Also, you're going to need these wood screws here. So here you see that I took off the lights that were on the post, and then I just simply flapped over the tarp, just hanging it on one side. So now we have the tarp up here, and now before we actually anchor it down, we just put these little cheap little nails in here just to kind of hold it in place. And we got Vic over here. We're just trying to adjust it. You can, I was gonna say, whatever you want to say, you could talk.
Well, what up, everybody? It's another day in house projects. What we're doing is we're just trying to make adjustments so that way it kind of looks even. So we have it on there as best we can, but we noticed that one side kind of hangs over a little bit more, so we're gonna try to fix that, and hopefully it's just about right now we're just pulling out slack and seeing what we can do with all sides to make it as even as possible. And
what you're gonna find challenging is that unless you're getting it like custom made to whatever size you want, you're going to have either too short or too long. In our case, we just got one that was too long because it's better to have more. Yeah.
I can just wrap this. What do you think about that?
I don't really like it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, there's like some overhang, and we're just trying to kind of adjust it. All right, so we got it up already. We just have to actually anchor it down because we have just these little small little nails in there to keep it down, but of course we're not going to keep it there because it's not strong enough. But we just got it up there just to see if we can get it as even as possible, and it looks pretty even to me. So yeah, thanks Vic for your help. So this next step is super easy. So I'm using a double-sided clip. You're just going to simply clip one end to the D-ring, and then you're going to anchor that down with 2 screws into the wood post, and then the other side of the clip you'll just clip to the tarp. So that way you can take the tarp on and off whenever you want, and it's just super simple. So just some advice, it does help when you have a second person because it's kind of hard to do this with only 2 hands. And then also I tried using my power drill to screw in the screws, but I don't know, it just wasn't really working, so I just had to use my hand screwdriver, which I found that was better. So this next clip is in fast motion, but I'm just showing you how I'm doing every other side. You want to make sure that you do the outside of every pulse. Don't go inside, go outside. That's really important. So now we're screwing in all 4 of the post lights to every post. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the way that this looks because it doesn't look neat to me. I would prefer if my tarp was the perfect size and that there was no like overhang, but it was my fault because what I should have done is bought my tarp first before I built this pergola. That way I can build my pergola the same size as my tarp, so that way it's like the perfect fit. But you know, I didn't do that. It was my fault. But you know, if you can avoid that, you know, definitely you can. But some people may like this look. It depends. I wanted to mention that one day, if you don't want the shade on anymore, it's super easy to take off. You just have to first unscrew your lights. But once you put it back on, it should be really easy to find exactly where the shade is supposed to go, because there should be 2 small holes where the light used to be. So that's a good way to figure out the exact placement. Alright, so I went ahead and put the curtains up and the lights up, as you guys can see. So this is how it's looking, completely empty. Again, Zoe back here. And then what's cool is behind here, you can see like the flowers and stuff. So when the curtains are open, you'll be able to see that in the lights. So I'm really liking it, guys. It's really nice. And it's so cozy in here. I don't think that the camera is really doing it justice. But yeah, super cute. So I'm going to show you guys the finished results, and I actually really like how it came out. But one thing I need to come up with next, and I need your help, when it rains, there is a huge puddle at the top of this tarp, and to avoid that, I need something that sticks in the middle of the tarp, so that way when it rains it can all fall down on the sides. So right now it just really doesn't have anywhere to go. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know.
With you tonight is on a island. It's about time we're making up. Times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel seductive, miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just to know you want you. So I come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've been having it place on earth. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've been having it place on earth. Take you